Hello everybody, it's Dio from Firm But Fair Gaming, bringing you another video. Enjoying all the videos and content we produce, don't forget to click on that subscribe button, click on that like button, and don't be afraid to share. Don't forget to click on the notification button, customize it however you want, but that way you're notified whenever we publish another video. Hello everyone, welcome to this week's weekly challenge rift. It is the challenge number 264. So we are a monk this week and we got the Yolana set. So for those that are unfamiliar, the two-piece is every third hit of our spirit generator is going to apply Exploding Palm. And then the four pieces are seven-sided strike, deals almost 800% more damage. And also our damage taken is reduced by 77% for 7 seconds after applying Exploding Palm. So that means our spirit generators, plus if we have the ability and cast it, we'll get that damage reduction. Then lastly, our 6 pieces increases the damage of Exploding Palm by 9,000%, and our seven-sided strike detonates our Exploding Palm. Looking at our other items, we do not have a Ring of Royal Grandeur, so we're wearing all 6 pieces. Our neck is the Countess Julia's cameo, so this is the arcane damage prevention and heal ourselves, so not terribly useful unless we expect to die to a bunch of arcane. We got the Sword of Jordan, so the unique affix to this is it has increased damage against elites. Also, each of your elementals damage bonus is equal to your highest static elemental bonus to that skill. So let's say we had like 20% cold, but 60% fire. It would buy, this makes our fire also 60%, or our cold 60%, whichever one I was saying. Basically, whatever our highest bonus elemental damage is, all of them deal the same amount of damage. And then we're also using conventional elements, so that increased 200% is going to be across all of them all the time. So that is basically how that's going to work for us. Our weapons, the Fist of Astarask, Exploding Palm on Death Explosion, damage increased by 500%. What else we got? Seven-sided strike, performs an additional 7 strikes. And then the Gundo gear here, Exploding Palms on Death Explosion applies Exploding Palm. So something dies with Exploding Palm, blows up. Anything hit by it is going to then give an Exploding Palm. So you can kind of have like a trigger effect. One dies, it blows up. That gives another one. And then if it blows up or dies, it blows up, blah, blah, blah. You can do a big explosion of damage. What do we got here? Sweeping Wind gains 2 stacks every second. It does not deal damage to enemies. Cool. I don't even see Sweeping Wind down here, but whatever. For our cube, our weapon, Flow of Eternity, increases the damage of seven-sided strike for 100% and reduces its cooldown by 60. Mystic allies, so our allies are going to deal more damage. Cool. I suppose. What are our abilities? Fist of Thunder. So this is generates. This is one of our generators. Teleport you to the target. 200% weapon damage every third hit. Blah blah blah. Seven-sided strike. So we're going to dash rapidly between enemies, and that's going to apply the Floating Palm and give us our, deal more damage. Epiphany, survivability, dashing strike. So some movement here with a little bit of damage. Mantra of Salvation with agility. So we're going to get 20% increased resistance to all. And then we're also going to get some dodge. And then of course we have Exploding Palm with cold on. So cold is going to be our big damage dealer. But because we're using this COE, Convention of Elements, with the Stone of Jordan, cold is always going to have that 200% bonus. What else we have for passes? We got Beacon of Yitar. So cooldown reduction, seize the initiative, more damage to full health targets or above 75%. Harmony, some resistance, and then some momentum. So basically after we dash, we're going to get 25% damage spike. So let's see. So there's a couple things we can do. We could either, just hitting it is going to apply Exploding Palm. As you can see, that kind of buff above them. But if we actually apply it and then we do our seven-sided strike, it's just going to blow up like that. Because our seven-sided strike is going to trigger the explosion. So here we'll just put it on one of these guys, for instance. And then it kind of changed. That's kind of the cascade effect. But basically all we're going to do is just apply Exploding Palm, do some punching, seven-sided strike, and so on and so forth, because that should probably one-shot whatever we're around. So let's go see how it works in the actual rift. And we are off. Forward. Forward. Floating palm. Dash. Floating palm. 7-sided strike. This is not high density. Oh, good. So it does kill everything. The trick is just oh, there's the other guy. Is 7-sided strike is a bit of a long CD. Perfect. Here we go. Voila. Might work better with the measure strength. But last they didn't give us one. Which way to go? This not the best map layout here. Keep moving forward. So basically I'm just applying exploding palm and then 7-sided strike and everything's dying. Let's see here. Oh, I thought I died for a second. The guy disappeared. Perfect. There we go. Oh, sweet channeling. That's nice. See if we can find. So we want to apply exploding palm first. There, I didn't apply it first. I just did the dashing or the 7-sided strike, because of course it applies it as well, but it wasn't nearly as effective as applying it and then doing it. There we go. Another one shot. We're starting to move now. Trying to make the most out of this channeling we got. It's probably over. At least we got ahead now. See there, I didn't have 7-sided strike applied. Or sorry, not 7-sided strike. Didn't have the exploding palm applied in advance. And then when we use our 7-sided strike, nothing was dying. So we gotta make sure we put that up. Ideally we want some bigger groups, but not really great map for that. Apply it. Fish it out. Let's see, I just want to make sure I'm not going backwards, because that would be bad. Let's see. I have a feeling I'm doing a loop. Maybe? Maybe I'm alright. Go. I think we're okay. Go. Running into a little bit where I might want to start doing more spirit generators just to get that up. Now we're fine now. Got that. There we go. Man, just no density. Oh, this is should be good. Get around the corner. There we go. Perfect. Got that down. Voila. I have a feeling I missed something. Oh, we got 96%. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for an elite. Perfect. There we go. We only got the one pylon. This is a little slow going, but I guess that was over that quick. That's the only unfortunate thing. It's a little slow going there because it's not a lot of density, not a lot of stack, so you kind of just got to chip away at it. I don't think I did particularly well. Yeah. Rax is just insane. His movement through a map, I just can't copy. I've tried watching it, just not quite that skill level. I'm a little bit too slow, but I'm also older, so that's that. Anyway, so that's basically all there is to the build, um, and how this is going to work. So what we're trying to do is we're just going to put up our, oops, put up the exploding palms. So you can dish it around a little bit, but there's almost no point because as soon as you do the seven-sided strike, everything's just going to blow up anyways. So we're just applying the exploding palm, using the seven-sided strike, keeping Epiphany up for some survivability. Don't forget to do some punches. Keep your spirit generators up. I was using my mantra of salvation whenever I had the excess spirit, but overall it wasn't too bad for survivability. And then of course just dashing for movement, trying to get ahead so I could find some more elites or some better mob progression as we go through. The third map is probably going to be our best one, seeing as the first two looked a little bit light with all those tight corners. We can't really, kite or stack up anything. But it is what it is. So it's not the quickest one to time by any means, but it is easily doable. All we're going to do is apply the exploding palm, seven-sided strike, blink forward, rinse and repeat, and we're going to be fine and time this. Any questions or comments, please let me know below. I'll be happy to answer those. As always, we appreciate likes, shares, and subscribes, so please click those buttons. And until next time, we hope you're enjoying Diablo 3.